Hello, my name is Anthony Leha, and today I will be comparing the American culture and Japanese culture. America is located in North America, above Mexico and under Canada, surrounded by two seas. It is large land with a population above 300 million and very diverse landscape, and therefore cultures. Japan, on the other hand, is completely surrounded by water, but is fairly close to South Korea, North Korea, Russia, and China. It is much smaller in size and therefore also smaller in population. Both America and Japan are dealing with the threat of North Korea currently. However, Japan is much more in danger because of the proximity. Throughout this video, I will be comparing the two cultures in things such as individualistic, collectivistic, if it's high context or more low context culture, monochromatic versus polychronic, verbal and nonverbal communication, conflict resolution styles, among other things. In America, the main religion is Christianity. Whereas in Japan, it's between Shinto and Buddhism that make up over 80% of the religion. Japan is a highly collectivistic society. There's a strong group consciousness and social obligation system to abide by. The educational system plays a large role in maintaining this collectivistic culture. Throughout school, students all wear the same uniform and are always split into groups that they stay with the whole year. If one student misbehaves, then the whole group is punished. Also, when school is over, the students stay to clean and do janitorial duties together, such as cleaning the hallway and the rooms. And once completed, they go into various student organizations. This emphasizes group cooperation. On the contrary, America is individualistic. In school, students are encouraged to be unique and make their own decisions. The US is a low context culture, whereas Japan is high context. In Japan, it is important to understand the situation and find meaning in messages through the context. There is a word for this implicit communication called harage, and a word for messages without words, or silence, called chinmoku. This blends into the fact that Japan emphasizes nonverbal communication. For instance, it is rude to look into someone's eyes for too long, especially if they are higher on a hierarchy than you. The US is a low context culture and appreciates clear, straightforward messages. Americans rely on what exactly is being spoken instead of finding messages in the context because of its potential ambiguity. The US emphasizes verbal communication over nonverbal communication as it is more direct. The US is a monochronic culture. Schedules are important and time is seen as sequential. Japan is primarily polychronic, but not very highly. This is in part due to it being a high context society. Japan has a conflict resolution style of avoidance and ablaging. Saving face is highly valued in Japan, as said by Imahori and Kupach. While in the US, saving face isn't a high priority. The US has more of a dominating and competing resolution style. There are many more differences in the two cultures, but these main spectrums we went over give a good idea what you can expect. If I had only learned one thing in studying intercultural communication this semester, that I see benefiting me in the future in communicating with people from other cultures, it is being aware of high context and low context cultures.